Alright, it's 11:30. The rains have stopped. I'm hungry and I need to see if I can find me some food. I'm gonna take the little 22 here and go scout around, see what I can find. Here in East Texas, we have a lot of wild blackberries, wild onions and such. So I'm going to be doing some foraging as well as hunting. So I need to be on the lookout up and down. I am inside the creek bed now, and this is about what I've got for water. Just some standing puddles here and there. Got one there, one there. There's one just beyond there, and this creek goes around, and it's just filled with these little puddles of stagnant water. Not the best option for water, but we have water here. There is another creek system in this property that I'm going to look at. I believe it's a little bit bigger and should be flowing. We'll go check it out sometime later. I found a small patch of blackberries. I'm going to take a little break and do a little bit of eating. Got to watch out for copperheads as I'm doing this. They like to hang out right here because mice, rats, insects, everything likes to come and eat these little blackberries. So they'll hang out around them, wait for them to come. Let's keep going. I've come to an opening that's surrounded by oak trees. So I'm gonna set up here and see if I can't spot anything. Since I've got the 22, I'm gonna stay away from shooting birds. I'm gonna stick with rabbits, squirrels, and snakes. So I'm gonna get set up here in this location. And I'm gonna spot around and see if I can't find anything. I'm seeing a lot of bird activity, but I'm not really seeing any squirrels moving around. We're gonna keep moving. There's a bunch of blackberries over here as well. They're everywhere. And there are a bunch of thorns too. Look at all the blackberries growing up there. Every one of those is a blackberry. It's probably what that squirrel was eating. This is some big stuff. Man, there are a lot of blackberries. This is the spot for blackberries right here. I'm going to spend a lot of time out here. I mean, they're everywhere. I also have to watch out for everything else trying to get to these berries. I don't even know if I can get to this squirrel. That squirrel's probably long gone. Yeah, I'll never find that squirrel. It's best to just move on. But I think while I'm here, I'll take a break, eat some blackberries, and keep my eye peeled. All right, within just a couple of minutes, I was able to get some blackberries. All right, let's eat. Bon appetit. Well, those are good. You know, while I was picking those, I was thinking these squirrels and rabbits eat these blackberries too. And I just scared a squirrel off of a dead tree that's got a lot of blackberries on it. So what I'm going to do is go set up on the other side over here and wait for that squirrel to come back and eat some blackberries. We're going to eat him. Let's go. We'll pick some more blackberries. That way while we're sitting, we can eat. And we'll wait for Mr. Squirrel to come back. All right, I think I might have hit that squirrel. I'm going to go check and see. We sat here at this dead tree for quite a while waiting for a squirrel to come up. We had one come up and I missed. I think I missed low because of the trajectory. I have it sighted in for a little bit further out than what he was. So I missed, he's gone. I sat here for a little bit longer and I hadn't seen nothing. So I'm going to move out. See if I can't find something else somewhere else. Well, we hadn't seen too much. We've seen one squirrel so far, and we missed when we shot at him. It's 1:15 now. It's time to head back to camp, maybe get organized, and work on hunting and fishing for the evening. So let's get out of here. All right, I've made it back to camp. Now, time for some water and a break. Gonna get some more of this rainwater here. I'm gonna go collect some more rainwater from my tarp. We've got another bottle full of rainwater. Another 28 ounces. That's what I'm talking about. Now it's time to sit down and relax. Ooh, all right. Man. We've made it back to camp. Taking a little break. Getting some fresh rainwater. Thinking about the next plan. It's 1:45 now. I think the best thing to do is organize my gear. Get ready to go out and do some fishing and a little more hunting this evening. Tell you one thing, I'm starving already. I've expended a lot of energy out here, and it is super hot and it's super humid. Had about 2.5 hours of rain this morning while I was walking in and setting up camp. A lot of my gear got wet, my feet got wet, boots are soaking wet, clothing's wet, so hopefully we can get all that stuff dried out so we can carry on with this mission. I went to gather some fishing gear so I can set up to go do some fishing. Realized I left my fishing line and my hooks in the truck, so I had to run back to the truck and get them. Well, my phone was getting a little low on battery, so I plugged it up and I took off towards the truck to get my fishing gear. And while I was on the way to the truck, I ended up killing a squirrel. I got it right over here in a tree. There she is. Oh, and I'm starving too. I'm so hungry. But now I got work to do. We need to start a fire and we need to clean the squirrel. I've gathered some firewood and I've got some homemade fire starters that I brought. Vaseline soaked cotton balls inside of a straw. So I'm gonna open one of these up, break it open, get that cotton out. See if I can't light it up on fire. It might take a couple of those. It's pretty damp out today. Take my saw here, Go see if I can't cut me some good burning wood. Need to find like a good oak tree or something. Now to make a good cooking fire, we're gonna need some coals. So I need some stuff that's more than just dead wood. Hopefully that'll get going there. I'll go cut some more wood. We're gonna have us a good fire for tonight. Keep the bugs away. Cook us some food. Oh, look at the ants coming out of that. We got to get us a good bed of coals before we can start cooking this squirrel. So I'm gonna keep on getting firewood, and I'll come back once it's going and I'll clean that squirrel. It shouldn't take me long, and then we'll be cooking, we'll be eating. I'm starving. I'm ready to go. All right, well that seems to be going now. So I may add on a couple of other these pieces of wood. I'm gonna get to cleaning that squirrel. Man, I sure could use a breeze out here. The only thing keeping me cool is the sweat that I've been pouring all day. Wonderful. Let's go. Whew, all right. I got dinner all cleaned up and ready to go. Little squirrel. It's gonna be some good eating right there, boy. I'm gonna go find me something to put this on so I can get it on the fire. We got a squirrel cooking. We should have dinner here in about 30 minutes. But while we're waiting for that to cook, let's have a look around the camp here. Got my tent set up. There's my camp chair, got my fire going. All my supplies and stuff is over there. The tarp's set up over there. I'm on a 85-acre property that's set up for deer hunting. Right now we're out of season for deer hunting, but there are a lot of structures around the place that are set up for deer hunting. There's a lot of hogs around here. Check out this giant pig over across the street from me. Buddy said there are some bobcats and coyotes that they've had on the trail cameras recently. So he said if I see any of those to shoot them as well. Hogs, coyotes, and bobcats. If I see any of those, this survival trip will turn into a hunting trip. Well, as I'm sitting here cooking my squirrel, looks like there's another thunderstorm about to roll in. Here's the skies. It looks like we got some more dark clouds rolling in. Probably get some more rain this evening. hope I can get my squirrel cooked before that happens. Sure would be nice. Hungry, ready to eat. Got my first tick. Looks to be a Lone Star tick. Squeeze him to death. Gonna have to be on the lookout for those bad boys. How's our squirrel doing? He's getting there. I think just a little while longer. We want to let that thing cook as long as possible. We don't want to eat any tainted meat. Not out here. That'll put us out. Well, our squirrel's done. Smells good. Let's break into it, see how it tastes. Oh yeah. That's done. First piece right there. Tastes like smoked chicken. It's good. Looks like I'll be eating a lot of hair too. It is what it is. Starving. All right, well, that's pretty good. I'm gonna finish the rest of this, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do from here. Oh man, I needed this. I can already tell a difference. Man, it's crazy how much energy that'll give you. Just that little bit. We got through eating. That was really good. I can definitely feel some more energy in my body. Somehow feel like it ain't enough and I'm gonna be hungry tonight. If I kill any more squirrels, I'm gonna need to kill at least 2 at a time. So I think I'm gonna have to find me a rabbit. Morning will be a good time for rabbit hunting. I'm gonna try to get out before daybreak. I'm gonna go sit in the meadow, try to see if I can't find any rabbits. I definitely need a rabbit. I need a rabbit and 2 squirrels, and I'll be good to go. Probably through tomorrow. See, what time is it now? It's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Been out here since 7 a.m. I got 2 liters of rainwater collected. That's pretty good for today. You know, we had a rough start this morning with the rain and everything, trying to get in here and get the tent set up and get all my gear organized. Everything got wet. I was wet, my feet were wet, the tent was wet, clothing was wet, bags were wet, gear was wet, everything was wet. There wasn't nothing I could do about it. The only thing I could do was hustle up and get everything set up. It rained for about 3 hours, and And I sat inside the tent for a little while. After that, waited for it to pass. Went out and did some hunting. Shot at a squirrel, missed it. Found a bunch of blackberries. Ate 3 handfuls of them. Came back to camp. Realized I forgot my fishing gear at the car. Went back to get it. Took my rifle with me. Killed a squirrel. Came back. Started a fire. Cleaned the squirrel. Cooked it. Ate it. Now here we are. I think for the rest of the evening I'm just going to chill and expend as little energy as possible. Oh, back's already killing me. Put in too much work today. Probably going to hit the bed early tonight. Let my back rest. I didn't bring a blanket, so I'm just going to be raw dogging it. I did bring a sleeping pad though inside my sleeping tent. I at least wanted something to get up off the ground a little bit from. So as I'm out here doing this survival trip, I started thinking about my last survival trip. And it was exactly a year ago. And what was crazy about that trip was I wasn't on social media much. I didn't do YouTube. And my friends, man, they just kept telling me, dude, you need to record all your outings. You need to start a YouTube. And I'd tell them, nah, I'm just not into that. And I'd rather be out there doing it, not playing with a phone. Well, they finally convinced me on that last survival trip I did to record it and do some Facebook Lives and whatnot. So I did it. I recorded some little things, some crude little videos. And I started a YouTube and I put them up there. Now don't go back and look at them. They're embarrassing. But that was the start of my YouTube channel a year ago. And I did a few things on YouTube, but I quit doing it for about 8 months or so. And man, I started really getting out and doing some more adventures. And I really thought about it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start YouTubing again. And so about 2 months ago, I went snowboarding, got a bunch of new equipment, recorded it, put it on Facebook, and that was the first real start to my YouTube. It was about 2 months ago. So I went snowboarding. I went and did a total archery challenge. I went on a Montana elk hunt last year. Got it put up there. But here we are, a year later, doing the same survival. It's a different style of survival. That first survival video was on an island in a lake. And man, it was easy. I got to fish and all that good stuff. Didn't have to go far because I was on the island. There were plenty of resources there. This is a lot more difficult, which it should be. It should be more difficult. Why do something that's easier? You should progressively do things that are harder. It's the only way you push yourself and know your limits. I've made it back to camp. I've got my tarp reset up. There's supposed to be a big storm coming in tonight at 10, so I'm hoping to catch some rainfall off of that. And we'll leave it sit and let it do its thing, man. Get that free water. That free energy water. All right, here's camp right here. We're back. All right, I got to get my stuff situated and ready for the morning. The lightning bugs are out. Here's one. I haven't seen those in years. All right, well, I'm laid up in my tent. It's humid as hell, man. I am just pouring sweat. If there wasn't a storm tonight, I wouldn't have this rain fly on, but I've got to have it. I've got all my gear packed away in dry bags and sitting outside or in my vestibule here. I've got all my gear ready to go for tomorrow morning. We're going to wake up super early and go for a hunt. We'll probably do some fishing midday and then some more hunting in the evening. We'll probably go forage around for some blackberries during the middle of the day as well. But damn, what the fuck was that? I hope y'all heard that. Whatever it was loud. I'm in the middle of the woods. There ain't nobody else out here. Interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna be going to bed soon so I can get up early. Been a long day. Long, hot, hard day. But we made it through, and I'd say we fared pretty well today, so not a bad day one. Let's make day two pretty good one. It's 9 o'clock here on day one, laying in bed in my tent. My stomach is just growling. I'm gonna need to make sure I give me some food first thing in the morning, or it ain't gonna be a good day. Well, I'm turning in. It's time for bed.